There's one. Set for stun.
Three guys sitting in a dark room that smells like bad cucumbers.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Inconceivable!
Now featuring 11 listeners.
This is Unique Geek.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25.
This is the Unique Geek.
And welcome to another edition of 50 Days of Dragon Con, the podcast that wishes they could go back a few days because of a time machine. Because you know what? Maybe I did want to do a cosplay, and now I can't do it anymore because too late. Too late. I wish I could travel in time.
There's
There's an alternate version of me somewhere that is in an awesome cosplay. They're doing what cosplay should I do?
I think you should come as one of the Dragon Con dragons, maybe the first one. But you know what? We do know somebody who is into alternate history, and if there was going to be a person who would know about how to get you into the time stream differently,
Wow, we're not
backwards or forwards.
We're going straight into the guest today.
I thought we're.
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Liz, come on in.
Hey, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Liz is here.
Liz is here, and
Liz,
she's
can
laughing.
you go back
and that
and-
makes us happy.
Can you help us go back in time and repair our relationship?
Yes, maybe.
We all know time travel
Yeah.
creates paradoxes, and it's nothing but problems.
Yes, and when
Yes.
everyone knows you need 3 doxes.
Polydoxes.
Polydoxes.
There we go.
I like polydoxes.
Time needs a better
'cause I just
relationship.
read an article.
Needs a better relationship. Has it tried polydoxing?
As a polydox. That just all
Anyway.
sounds wrong. And children don't
Liz,
ask their
hey, how you
parents,
doing?
because that'll be a lot of text messages and emails to John.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hi, Liz.
I'm sure anybody that's listening to this particular podcast, none of this is offensive to them. Anyway, go on.
Probably not. Probably not. So this is Liz, who is the director of Alternate History Track at DragonCon. And Liz, in less than 30 seconds, what is the Alternate History Track at DragonCon? What does it even mean?
So we tackle 2 fantastic areas. We tackle history that could have been and history that was. So we play in both areas. We are your source for fun historical content, for retro entertainment, and for all of your timey-wimey steampunk-esque decisions.
Steampunk plus. Did anybody ever do steampunk plus
Yes.
pirates? 'Cause
Even before you finish, yes.
even before steampunk plus whatever. I know I've seen Harry Potter. I've seen a whole lot of it. I've seen a whole lot of steampunk.
Aren't pirates
Mostly
by
because-
default steampunk? I feel
What?
like they are.
Especially if they're piloting a blimp or a dirigible.
Yeah.
Pirates. I think
Pirates.
pirates were always alt steampunk, even when that wasn't cool.
They know how to
No, never did.
accessorize. I know that much.
They do know how to accessorize. Oh my, they surely do. Okay, so Liz, thank you for telling us what it is. And oh my God, I wish I could have plants that beautiful. Oh my God, they're so pretty.
This is not my work. This is
Oh.
I'm blessed to live in a house where somebody else takes care of the things that don't scream and yell.
Okay, which means you take care of the things that scream and yell. Are those?
One might pop up and demand to be fed.
Aha,
We
we need-
earlier.
Well, see, there are a lot of things that can scream and yell in a house, and some of them have fur, and some of them have hair, and some of them are just some kind of robovac that all of a sudden at 3 a.m. in the morning will yell at me for no unknown reason. and
Well, you
I'm-
know, those things are illegal now in the United States, so
Oh, no, they're fine in Georgia. They're illegal in Florida. You guys got to catch up, John.
I
I'm just saying, there's nothing you can say to that. Just don't even try.
robots.
So, Liz,
Anyway, let's get back to your topic. Let's stop talking
let's
about
get back to you,
vacuums.
Liz. Okay, so now, Liz, I have not looked at the guest schedule for a couple of days. Is there anybody from the guests that are coming that is like a steampunk writer or somebody that you are as a guest having on your tracks?
Oh wow.
And if I have put you in a really terrible place, I am so sorry, because you can just say no and I'll go full. I promise.
We always look out. We have amazing authors who come and work with us.
Yay.
We are actually going to have the historical expertise of Darcy Staniford to talk about Harry Houdini, because we
Ooh.
haven't talked about him in a while. We thought that would be fun. We have an amazing cast of authors who are coming to join us very late night after 10 p.m. to talk about everybody's favorite historical romance series. We might talk about some things that, y'all, this is going to hurt when I say it. We might talk about a vintage or a retro property, a little love to our hockey fandom people, and apparently cowboys is a big subgenre of the romance area. So
there are gajillions. You got cowboys, you got space aliens, you got dinosaurs.
There's a lot out there.
Dinosaurs and humans, but that was with Seska a few days ago in John and Maya's time. I mean, so you're saying, well, wait, now you're bringing authors after 10 p.m., which is the
Why would you need to do that? Perhaps.
Ding dong, no children should be in the room.
Well, we want to have a really fun conversation about the romance genre. We want it to also be a little, like you said, unfiltered, no children allowed. So whatever corruption happens, that's between the audience and those authors late at night.
I still want to come now. I desperately want to come. I don't even know what I would. I mean, I love fan fiction, so I mean, I'm just kind of curious how hockey got to that.
Oh, if you have not seen Heated Rivalry or Off Campus, those are the two
those that are on. Oh, yes, I have seen.
But it breaks my heart to realize that Heated Rivalry is a historical romance because it takes place in the 90s.
Oh, so that's under your.
Right? It hurts, right? So it's the only thing that explains that smoothie recipe where he's like, I added bananas. You're like, no, that's just how you make a smoothie.
No, I'm just the 90s being historical. I mean,
that's what you're upset about. I was just trying to figure out. Anyway,
for something to be considered vintage and or antique, depending on what it is, it has to be at least 25 years old. So if something started in the 90s,
so I'm two antiques.
You are two antiques.
I'm two antiques old.
You're two antiques old. Now, whether they're good antiques or bad antiques, or whether you're getting a good, price for them, I don't know.
Two antiques
John,
and 20% old.
Yeah, you're 20% old. There we go.
Two antiques.
Well, you might be on a,
Let's just start measuring. Let's just start measuring time by that.
125
anyway,
is like on the clearance table. But okay, so Liz,
so yeah, we've crossed the threshold into
I added bananas to a spoon.
Oh my god, it's the silliest scene. It's one of the, if you've never gotten to see the show or read the books, they are amazing, but they had a whole like flirtation over smoothies, and the takeaway was that he was crazy and added bananas. I'm like, that's not
wow. Okie dokie then. Wow. Okay.
It's a love match. That's how you know.
I was wondering how you were getting hockey in that, but now I get it.
Yeah, he had rivalry.
Now I get it. Yeah, John's looking them up. Okay.
No. I got it. I knew what Heated Rivalry was. I am, in the
hockey fandom.
Yes, I'm a hockey fan. You can see the
John, be very
lightning
careful
up here somewhere.
John, be very.
That's what it is. It's all about the hockey. The hockey.
Liz knew exactly where I was going with that, y'all. She's giggling over here and trying to hide her mouth. Yeah, I know you can't see her. You can hear her though, because she is giggling. Okay, so that's really cool. The romance genre. Okay, that sounds interesting. Wow.
So what other big events do you have planned for this year?
You're bringing something back, and people are going to be so happy.
So one of the things that we love. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like to stay up late unless I'm promised like a very
Fun panel.
yes. So I like to go to bed. And because of that, we have another year of our Dragon Con Cotillion. This year we're looking for the Ruby Dragons. And the best thing about it for me is it starts at 5:30 p.m. on Friday. So I get to have my party. We do dancing. We have a little costume contest. I get to have all that and then go to bed by 10.
All right. Now I have to ask this. What do you mean by Ruby Dragon?
So every year that we've had our cotillion, we've picked a gemstone or to use to choose our court. I know the Bridgerton had their diamond of the season, but then every season was another diamond. We know we're more colorful than that. So this year, because it is 40 years of Dragon Con, and that would be the Ruby year.
40th year. Yep, there you go.
Right. We were like, okay, somebody suggested that we join in on that. And so we were like, fine, this year we'll look for our Ruby Dragon.
Okay.
Whoever wins our little contest.
I don't know why it's taking me so long to catch on to what you were talking about, but now I finally caught on. Oh, instead of the gotcha. All right. So the
And people who
diamond,
don't
looking for the
Right.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
Some people
Sorry.
might not go to a
John,
cotillion, and we'll get that.
I just got off of work. I literally ran into here. And I'm just like, it's like still sort of catching up with me that, oh yeah, that's right. I am on a podcast right now. Okay, let's go.
You're on a podcast talking about fandomy things.
So whoever winds up being a part of our Dragon Court will get a ruby embossed tiara or a ruby dragon to take home themselves. I found a dragon Lego kit. So if they don't want a tiara, one person gets a Lego kit.
Now, so
and they'll be our
no,
court.
keep going. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Oh, and those lucky 4 people will be our Dragon Court for 2026.
This will be your Dragon Court. Now, you're doing a cotillion, and for those of us who may have had
Don't watch
grandmothers
Bridgerton.
that don't watch Bridgerton and or did not have a grandmother who wanted us to do this.
But do watch Heated Rivalry. How would you explain this?
That would be you, John. Yeah, okay, let's try to use this using hockey terms. It's like the party after the Stanley Cup.
Perhaps you should go figure out what Heated Rivalry is firstly before we continue on this path.
Well, I'm assuming it's 2 people who are in a heated rivalry versus hockey, right? I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, one could say that. One could say that.
Look. So,
I mean, if you're into that, I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum.
Okay, if we were explaining this in hockey terms, this would be a cotillion would be like a draft where you're picking out the best players and you're going to make your final team. So our cotillion, right? We are gonna look at the society that is Dragon Con and whoever shows up, and from there choose our best 4 players to be our Dragon All Stars. In the upcoming season.
Okay, now, but for you, it's not really that they have to. A cotillion is, for those who are not going to go with the hockey thing, cotillion is a fancy party. Bridgerton, if you've seen that. But for me, a cotillion was much more about white dresses and white gloves than Bridgerton's cotillions. So, what kind of cotillion do you all?
So for us, it's about fancy cosplays, bringing your most elegant look. We start off with an hour of Regency style dancing. So that's big country dances there. You're not with a partner, you're with a group. We have a dance master who will teach you the dance and then run the dance for about an hour or so. And then after our dancing is concluded, we make sure that everybody has a dance card. And their job is to find, I believe it's 3 people to endorse them for their introduction into society. And if they find those 3 people, they give us their dance card and we turn it in to our queen, which is last year's dragon. And our dragon will select the 10 or 15 people that she wants to have presented to her. Then their job is to introduce themselves to our dragon, and we encourage them to kind of show off their grace and skills by whatever they want to do. If they want to curtsy or show off their cosplay or a bow, just a simple act to show how elegant they are.
Oh my.
And then our queen will pick from there and
Okay.
narrow down our large group to just her 4 dragons.
All righty, there we go. And then the queen will narrow it down to the 4. It's kind of like a thank you so much for playing. Now there are only 10 of you, or that kind of. Nobody's getting red roses from The Bachelor or anything.
No, she's gonna pick out the people who impress her the most, and we will then crown them and let them enjoy the last part of the cotillion. It's usually about a half an hour, which could be more dancing, it could be socializing, it could be taking pictures and showing off. It's their moment to shine.
Oh my goodness gracious, this sounds so awesome. And oh my God, it sounds so much better than the cotillion I would have had to go to. So this sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Now, as it is a ruby year, as I said, with my cotillion, it was white dresses, but this one, it could be any color.
It could be any color. The only thing that we made sure is ruby or ruby S based off of the budget was tiaras. They all have red, scarlet, like scarlet red, or do have a ruby accent.
Oh, nice.
They're not. They are, but
they're not real rubies. So you're telling me that these are imitation?
They're ruby adjacent.
They're mineral adjacent. Is that what you said?
So they're of a value that would make sense for the fact that we are in the first floor of the corgi, and it is what it is.
What was that?
The Cortland Grand
is now being called the corgi.
When it's been a bad year,
I like calling it the corgi. I actually think that is the best thing ever. And oh my God, now I want a stuffed corgi so that the queen for your dragon this year, your 2026 queen, gets to hold a corgi, because that just makes so much sense, actually. So, I'm sorry, that just.
So we do know that the corgi has been having some surgery lately, and
continuously.
Anyway, so where are you in there, and how has any of that construction affected what you guys have to do this year, or no?
So we have found that our hotel has been edited slightly.
Edited. Another good phrase for it.
We are really lucky. We are on the same place that we always are. So when you go to hotel registration, you would find us in the first hallway before the actual hotel lobby. And we're still going to share our space with X-Track, which we're super excited about. Yay! But our hallway is a little shorter than it used to be, and there is no access to the elevators on our side of the building. All of the hotel rooms above us are off limits for improvements.
We'll try to avoid that topic altogether as far as what that deals with. But so for you, it does affect some things, but not.
Yeah, so we'll have a different space. There's a few amenities that are normally in our area that won't be this year, but everything will be, like bathrooms and stuff will still be close by. They'll just be in the hotel lobby itself.
Yeah. Okay, so gotcha. If you have been in the corgi in years past, I am loving this. Best name ever, Liz. If you've been in the corgi in the past, as you went past alt history and X-Track, on that same side there were bathrooms. There was a men and a women, 2 bathrooms right there, and there was actually a little something, but I don't even know. There used to be, I have no idea now, a water fountain, but those are gone now. Yeah, you don't want to show my whole Mia's big thing, John. Don't do that anymore. You can do half size or not. That sounded really weird. But there used to be bathrooms, but now, because Liz was telling me, because I'm somebody who needs to know where potties are, those potties are not going to be able, y'all. So you're going to have to go to the hotel. You're going to have to go towards near where the pool is, and there are restrooms right around there.
Yep.
So
I
you
mean,
still have them on that floor. Not like you got to go to different floors, but yeah.
and that's where the good AC always is, because the lobby is always super cold.
Oh,
So
we love the corgi for the AC. We do love the corgi for the AC. We will not deny that.
Sarah's
wow.
calling it the Grand Corgi.
The grand corgi,
Yeah.
that seems about right for its current state.
I would call it the suboptimal
Attitude.
corgi,
Well-
but that's just me because I'm not a nice person. Okay, so that's where you are. You're still there. So most of your stuff is going to be in the corgi or like this cotillion.
Even the cotillion, that's going to be in
Awesome.
the Capitol Ballroom, which is one
Mhm.
floor below us. Sunday night, we're super excited. We end our evening with the Temporal Formal, which this year is Hollywood themed. It's
Ooh.
the golden years, like that, the studio era magic.
Ooh, nice.
So we'll be doing that party upstairs in the grand ballroom, which is still going to be open, and we're still going to use that for everything like it normally gets used. And the only difference will be that elevator at the end of our hallway will be gone, and our hallway will be quite a bit shorter than it usually is.
Yes, and the elevator, there is an elevator, y'all, that will take you to the grand ballroom level, the ballroom level there. And it's the one, and I cannot tell you how to, well, no, yeah, it's the main hotel
Yep.
one.
Right
If
next,
you go that one, it'll tell you right where it is. Yeah,
yep, right next to hotel registration, and
hotel room.
regular registration. So
All good. So you got that one good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, and so we were talking about cotillion, the temporal formal, which y'all just sounds awesome. The golden age of Hollywood. Oh my
Right.
God, those are going to be the most beautiful costumes. And John, you were just saying you didn't have a cosplay. You could get one of the old timey kind of the tuxedos with the little bit more of a standing hard collar and like tails with the white, like white tie and tails, and you would just be perfect for that.
See if I
Because
can
of costume.
find
Fred
this
Astaire.
shot here real quick. Yeah, 19 days and 22 hours. Okay, just wanted to make
Okay,
sure.
now we said
Just
we
wanted to
weren't
make
gonna
sure
say
that,
to Liz. We said we weren't going to say that to Liz. Remember?
Oh, no.
the anxiety.
getting
Again, I
tough.
just walked in right from my job into this.
He
It's
wasn't
okay,
paying
because you know
attention.
what? We're making you rent a tux now, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
So there you go. Yeah,
Now
you
we're
can
gonna
rent-
go-
I didn't think you
When
were
was
going
the
to.
when was the last time I ran a tux?
Your wife's your
It
wedding.
had to. No, I think it would have been my wedding.
Would that also make it a retro moment?
Yes,
guess
that
so,
would make it a
19.
very big retro moment. Yes, yes. He's trying to think here. Oh wait, did you wear one to Serve's wedding?
Nope. No, I was a guest. I wasn't
Oh, that's right.
in the party.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We were just there for the party. That's
That
right.
would
Okay.
would be weird. That would be awesome. That I showed up to just somebody's wedding, just a friend's wedding, in a tuxedo.
Well, some people, I have gone to weddings in
You know,
formal
it'd be even
dress.
funner is if I showed up in a bridal gown. But anyway,
Ooh, I have
Um,
one that might fit you. I do. You say that.
I am
well, it would
considerably
be
taller
way
than you. It'd
too
be like
damn
more of a
short
mini
on
skirt,
you.
right?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. It would be way too short on you. But
Anyway, Liz, so you have a
So,
track that
Liz.
we wanted to talk about.
yeah, we do. So now we already talked about two big things, but also you have a sing along, which
So-
sounds like a lot of fun.
So we're very excited. I know we always use our charity buckets to pick the sing along for the year,
Mm-hmm.
and we did pick the people who donated to the charity did pick Cabaret, which will happen on Monday.
Woo!
We're super excited that on Saturday we are getting to do a Moulin Rouge sing along with the Theater Lovers group.
Hey,
Oh,
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Sucked in another track, didn't you? You do this all the time, Sarah. Way to go.
Until
So-
it's a track of her own.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, but
So
keep
we're-
going, Liz. Sorry.
We're all going to can and sing out the night. So, well, in our case, again, I don't like to be up late. So we will be singing at 4 p.m. So that way everyone can have dinner.
You really do. You really do push that. So the your after 10 o'clock panel, that's like late for you.
Yes, no, and to be really honest, I'm good and tired. So that way, some of the stuff that happens in our bodice ripping panel, where they talk about the more
Bodice
interesting
ripping.
Mhm.
The more interesting facets of the romance genre is late enough at night that my brain is like, I cannot understand, going to ignore.
Going to take a nap now.
So
All done.
back to your sing-alongs and your
Okay.
and the cabaret.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're super excited. So join us for Moulin Rouge. It is a tribute to the 2001 movie. So
Oh,
we'll
okay.
have some of the great songs that Nicole Kidman did, and
25 years
some
ago.
Huh?
25 years ago.
Yeah, don't think
That
about
movie
it.
came out. Okay.
Don't think about it. Everything I say is going to be slightly scarring because there's a lot of stuff that you're like, but it wasn't that long ago. You're like, oh no, it was.
Well, see, it's kind of like you said you became the track director in 21. Well, for me, that just seems like yesterday because, oh, wait, there was that COVID thing. And then there were all these other years, and it's all been kind of really, it's been very timey-wimey since 2019 to me. 2019, it started being timey-wimey. So, okay, so you're doing Cabaret on Monday and Moulin Rouge on Saturday?
On Saturday. So
Ooh.
bring your can outfit for Saturday. And then honestly, Monday, if you're still alive, just come join us. We're going to sing.
They don't even care if you know all the songs. It's
What'd you-
absolutely but
What
it's
song did you do
beautiful
last
to
year?
listen to.
What show did you do last year?
Oh gosh, last year. I know we did something. We did Sound of Music in the morning, which was amazing because I basically got to listen to Sound of Music and have like brunch. So I sat in the back of the track room eating oatmeal while everybody was singing songs from Sound of Music.
I kind of love it. Yeah. Kung Pao Kirby is there, which means Rose is here. Hi, Rose. We figured out you suckered in another one of them tracks. Way to go. Although you've been suckering them in for a while, so it's all good.
We like having a companion with us for sing-alongs.
And she lets everybody know it was Sound of Music and Les Mis.
There we go. I knew there was a big one. I just remember oatmeal and Sound of Music is the way to go if you're like, I'm tired at the con.
You know what? That's not a bad way to do it, of all the ways to do it. And, Julie Andrews at any point, I'm just waiting on y'all to do Victor Victoria. So that would be my Julie Andrews, one of my favorite things she's ever been in. Okay, so you got that. And now you talked about Harry Houdini and we went off of that really quick. What are you going to be doing about Harry Houdini? This sounds really interesting.
We are super excited. So he is our historical figure of the year. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a panel talking about not just like the things that he did as a magician, but also his fondness for being like the OG Mythbuster and his relationship with the spiritualism crowd. So we're excited to do a deep dive into that and really like look at who Harry Houdini was beyond just magic.
Yep. He was there's a great biography on him years and years ago, and Sally Field was in it, so that tells you how old it is, folks.
Who's Sally Field? I don't know who Sally Field is.
Not Sally Field, Sally Struthers.
Oh, that's even worse.
Even more. Yeah, Sally Struthers was in it as his wife. And I remember that because at the end of, if he was going to come back, all these kind of crazy things. Don't worry about it. But he actually was a very interesting person, and he had a lot of interest. So
now
cool.
He was born in 2020, right? That's when Harry Houdini was born.
That one.
Time traveled back.
Got all of the secrets now for his magic, and then went backwards, and that's why it was so amazing at that time. Okay, so very cool. Now if there is all of these wonderful panels you're talking about and tracks and things like that, and panels and sing-alongs and stuff, if there is one thing that is alt history to you, one panel you're doing, and I don't care whether it's first thing or last thing, that is alternate history, what would that panel be? You have one?
So on the show side, if you're big on like, hey, I just watch TV, I don't read books, we are going to do a fan panel for
me. Woo!
for 11/22/63. So if you want to just a time travel piece, we were really lucky, right? Netflix just picked up, well, not just, but this year picked up the series from, I think it was Hulu, whoever, And so they now have it on Netflix, and we were like, you know what? We haven't had a chance to do a fan panel on it, so we will talk about that and why maybe time travel is not the solution to every problem. Sorry.
That is actually that's a really brilliant version. That is a great book slash miniseries to use for that. That's actually amazingly brilliant. Time travel might not always be the answer.
But we do have something for our friends who are readers. We have a
Boo! Oh, sorry.
We've gotten together some of the authors from the series 1632, and they are going to talk about the we've had them talk about like the fun stuff about the series, but now we're going to make them talk about how sometimes these books are hard to write. So they're going to talk about that. And we also have our very like up and coming authors focus. So if you are a writer and you want to become a great writer, we have our little masterclass series, and they're going to talk about the different cultures that are in steampunk. So it's not all just Victorian British people. It can be lots of other things, and they're going to cover that.
That would be really cool. That's a really neat thing, especially for writers to start thinking about it. Whatever kind of writing you do, I think that's an interesting topic, especially if you want to like up your game. That's brilliant. I love that idea.
Honing your craft, and we have Walter Hunt and some really amazing authors coming for that one to share literally their like well-earned expertise.
I just thought of a charity idea, and I'll tell you afterwards. Just FYI, remind me, Liz. And so, okay. Now, the other thing is, how did you get involved? How long have you been going to Dragon Con? And how in the world did you go from just maybe a member, an attendee, to becoming a track director? What in the world was that crazy process like? Because if it's like everybody else, we think we know it, but we probably don't.
Okay, so my story is a classic, like 40th 40th kind of deal. What's super funny is when I was in high school, my uncle and my baby brother were huge into Dragon Con, and they went, and I didn't go at all.
Okay.
I was like, no, not my thing. When I moved to Atlanta after college, my best friend had been going to Dragon Con since it was in a single hotel in the way back days.
Oh my.
She convinced me. She was like, just come for one day. Just come for I think I went on a Monday to hear the cast of Futurama talk about.
Oh wow. Okay, that is many years ago. Gotcha on that one. Yeah.
So took me I think it took like 2 Mondays. I did 2 years of just going on Monday, and then finally I was like, okay, I'll come for the whole thing. And then after that, then it was I came Friday through Monday. Right. And then I started coming Thursday through Monday, because that was when Thursday was the Thursday.
Thursday was the actual
Thursday
wasn't
it wasn't actually the first day, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, speaking of Thursdays, aren't you doing something on Thursday real quick?
I'm super excited about this. So it is a big year for Dragon Con. It's our 40th anniversary. And we are starting off our convention on Thursday with our Dragon Con history series. This year, I've asked the team to put together how to have 365 days of Dragon Con without having to be at a hotel in downtown Atlanta. So we have maker spaces and crafting resources and some just amazing, like super enthusiastic people. And they're going to tell you how they stretch their Dragon Con all year long.
Okie dokie.
Oh, sweet.
That sounds absolutely terrifying and yet also really cool, because there's lots of different fandom ways to do Dragon Con, and I love this crafty idea. That's kind of cool. Yes. And then,
so you were saying you've been going since Thursday. You've been going since Thursday. You've been going
an actual Thursday. Yeah.
You just started on Thursday and never stop going to Dragon Con.
Right. She just stays down there forever.
All the time. Then my friends started, they did their own thing. They did absolutely like late nights and parties and all the stuff. And I realized I was getting like old.
And then you're like, all right, I'm tired. I got to go to bed. It's like 9:30 and I got brunch. Yeah, exactly. Right. I agree with her.
I lucked out. I found the original alternate history track back in its steampunk days, and they were like, "Hey, we could use some help." And I was like, "Well, hey, I don't want to stay up late or walk around." My friend group would walk miles, so they promised me a chair and not as many late nights, and I was like, "Done."
I love it. They gave me a chair and said I don't have to walk around everywhere in the middle of the night with my crazy friends. So therefore, what the heck? I'm going to become a volunteer.
But literally, my friends were like, "Hey, we're gonna go follow this guy that looks like Daft Punk," and I was like, "I'm gonna go." I don't think he is the real Daft Punk. I think he's just a guy in a costume.
Right. Gotcha on that one, right? Yeah, there you go. No, John,
it's
it's
probably-
not The Rock.
probably
It's just a guy just a guy in a Moana in a costume from Moana.
Always. You're like, "We're all too tired. We should be in bed."
It's not even bedtime yet. I got to be very honest. My brain is it's a little. I'm still thinking here about this cotillion thing, and it sounds like so much more fun than anyone I ever even heard about. So, all right. So there you go. So then you became a volunteer. Okay. Yes, John.
Well, I did have a question from the group. Sarah asked, "How might you measure that year?"
Would that be? Sarah really wants us to talk about Thursday.
And she
Okay,
keeps saying, "Don't forget rent."
Okay, so real quickly, there are other things we're doing on Thursday. So, right, we have our 365 days of Dragon Con, but we're also going to, after that, have a rent sing along. So, in case you didn't know how to measure a year, we'll have a song for that.
There's a song for that.
That is
what is that
the three
number?
sing alongs this year are Rent on Thursday, Moulin Rouge on Saturday, and Cabaret on Monday, all with the help of the Theater Lovers group.
Right.
All right,
Very
Sarah,
cool.
stand down now.
Sarah, we got them all listed. We're good. Breathe. All right.
And then the other thing we're going to do on Thursday that I'm excited about is I love some retro TV. And I also, when I was thinking about what Dragon Con has been like, it has been very similar to a 3-hour cruise that just never ends. So we are going to do a little fan love to Gilligan's Island with some people who have seen the show, know the actors, or at least know of the actors. And even one of them even has the cookbook. And it's not as coconut based as you would think it was.
So,
Okay.
first of all, I love Gilligan's Island.
Really? Were you a
I
big
do.
Gilligan fan?
I do. I loved Gilligan's Island, and I had. I think I
Ginger or
finally
Marianne?
donated it, but I had like several different Gilligan's DVD sets. I think we've traded. We've passed
You
them on.
finally, yeah. Your wife said no.
Yeah, we did a lot of purging recently. Not like in the movie Purge. We didn't go around killing everybody.
Instead of like attacking people, you handed them a Gilligan Island DVD.
There you go.
Yes, exactly. But the
Good idea though.
But so yeah, so Gilligan's Island. Where was I going with this? There was a what was it? So what was your tie to? Just because it's a show that doesn't really have a home, but
So it's a great way to like again leaning into like the historical fiction side of things. So it's a great story. One, it's iconic TV.
right.
It's a great story that really emphasizes like, okay, that era had wild different expectations when it comes to technology and coconut use.
Yes. You know what? That is very steampunky, right? That is very alternate sort of history in a sense, where they're making things that, obviously probably can't really
Radios.
exist.
Radios. They did something with like a bicycle so that they could have electricity to be able to hear the radio.
Yeah, okay.
occasionally,
All right, I'm on board. I am on board with this. Oh, that's what it was. It was a 3-hour
Cruise
3-hour tour thing. Who is it? There was somebody that recently we had on that had a problem because they made a post talking about a Dragon Con cruise.
Oh,
that was
I think-
Seska, wasn't it?
that Seska?
Yeah, it seems
Who
like
also got in
that sounds
trouble with
on
that?
brand.
Yeah,
So-
that's very Seska.
So
getting
why
in
don't
trouble.
you
Wait, and she says something about this. She's got something about some kind of
So just
DragonCon
name your
cruise
track
tour
something
thing.
cruise
Go for
something.
it.
She's gonna end the. So I'm starting the convention with remembering why not all 3-hour cruises are good. Right? Some of them wind up on an island. She's gonna end the convention on who, like, it's like, what would you take on the cruise, or who would you take on the cruise?
Yeah, right.
So we're gonna have you covered on both ends. You can dock with me and take off again with Seska on Monday.
Yeah,
that's crazy. The both of you want to.
I kind of
But
like
again,
it.
if you want to create some trouble for the DragonCon office, just be sure to name that in a way that will.
No, she didn't. She didn't. She's not getting in trouble.
The fallout from that was that all these cruise lines started calling and why we want to be the cruise. We want to be in the cruise. We want to be your official cruise line. They might want to separate themselves from Gilligan's Island though. I'm gonna make a PR pitch to them.
That's probably a good idea.
That and Iceberg Inc. 2 things that you don't want to sponsor as a cruise.
Probably not. And I'm sorry. All I can think right now is Seska is somewhere going in her Seska way and not knowing why, but she knows it has something to do with her, and she is so happy about it. She can't stand it.
So jumping back to the original thing. So you became a volunteer, and then.
So I volunteered. I volunteered through a part of the time when we were at the Westin.
Okay.
And then the track briefly for 1 year, for one very interesting year.
Yeah.
We we moved to the America's Mart Building 2, I believe. That did not last long.
Yeah, we remember that.
Oh.
The first year, it was us and the Trek track, and we were like, we don't understand how this works. Like, how does anyone get in this building?
Yeah.
And then we moved to the Cortland Grand, and to be honest, it's been fantastic. I have not had to explain to security that these people are my panelists and I need them in the room.
Yeah, right. Even though it's before everything else is starting, I need them before. I need my things. Yes.
Please let them in. Now please let me in.
And the people that have a lanyard that says volunteer, I need them too, because they help me set up all this other stuff.
So we're lucky because we're before the main hotel lobby. So a lot of times they don't even know entirely if we're there or not.
Right.
They're like, somewhere that way.
That's all right. That's good. That's all right.
I'll take it.
Okay. And so then in 19, they gave you the golden badge of being a director.
So I'm very lucky. My previous director hung out until the end of 2020. And then I stepped in on 2021. So our first year back on site was my first year as a director. And then every year since then has been fantastic and entertaining and an opportunity.
And you are a chaos coordinator of the highest caliber, because you're saying that and you actually have a genuine smile on your face. So that is a brilliant thing. And I'm very
remember,
happy
she doesn't want to know how many days there are left.
No, we're not telling her how many days. We're not telling her that. We're not telling
I'm also not done with my cosplays.
Oh, you're cosplaying too.
Oh yeah.
Do you normally
you
cosplay?
can't do Moulin Rouge without at least trying to be a can dancer.
There we go.
Nice.
There are places to
do you normally cosplay, or?
I do. I am very I like the classics.
Mm-hmm.
So I do some Alice in Wonderland stuff.
Nice.
Right, this year I think I'll be the Red Queen.
That makes sense. I like that idea. Yep.
I was told I'm not allowed to have even a foam axe, so I have a little rose scepter, and I have to put it in my pocket.
Hold on, time out. Who's the one that told you that?
Oh, I have a very dedicated team of volunteers who love and adore the con and always set up safety precautions between my decisions and like what's best for everybody else in the room.
So not even a foam. They just don't trust you with the foam axe, even to that level.
I have no control over my arms and legs, so the odds of me not bopping somebody is not.
Oh, you're like me, because I like story things. I keep losing this little stylus I have in my hand because I'm writing notes on my Kindle, and I keep losing it because I'm like, wee, and then it goes across the room. Yep.
Oh, so you have a scepter. So is the scepter already made, or are you saying that you're going to make it before then?
I lucked out. I found someone else who would 3D print it for me. And
Oh,
they
there you
did
go.
too.
And you did hear her say she's got to have it like on her outfit. She can't like just have it in her hand.
Oh, gotcha.
I put pockets in my dress specifically so I could put my props inside my pocket.
You have very, very smart people that work with you.
They
Very
love
smart.
the con so much. I'm so
They
lucky.
love the con so much. Okay. You know what? It's interesting. You just said that Gilligan's Island was iconic. I don't think my child ever watched it. He's 26. So
What were you doing with Nick at Night? Like the best years were the years that they
Oh,
showed
no, no,
Gilligan's Island
see-
and Golden Girls.
he loved Nick at Night, but on Nick at Night, he watched Family Ties. And then there was one like Nickelodeon had some other shows that were in the morning before he went to school, but none of them were Gilligan's Island. I don't remember what they were. I'll call him and find out. But no, I don't think he's ever. How about your kids, John? Oh no, wait, you had the DVDs. You tied them down and made them watch, right?
No, actually, I don't know if they ever did watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's like it is
Yeah.
iconic to me. It's like Golden Girls, and Gilligan's Island, and a whole lot of other things are iconic to me. But I'm sitting here thinking my child's going to look at me and go, "Gilligan's what?"
So I will
I
say
mean, but
we decided that we had to do Golden Girls this year.
Oh,
So,
what are you doing?
So we're gonna do that. Geez, what day is that? But we will do a little fan tribute to the Golden Girls on Friday at 11:30. So
PM?
Oh, AM. You know.
Oh
not-
no, AM. Okay, good. I was making.
what,
Not staying up
no,
late.
I do want to see the. I want to see the 11 p.m. Golden Girls as well. Who's
I
going to be
could
doing
totally-
that? Who's doing that one? Who's doing that panel?
There's
I
just
could
so many
totally be
stories that
Blanche
run
at
through.
11:30. I could be Blanche at 11:30 at night and have the bestest time ever.
So much chaos would happen. I think,
Hmm.
yeah, Blanche is one thing. Rose's stories, as sweet as she was.
And people forget that Betty White had a mouth on her. She was not Rose. If you had ever heard any of her actual comedic stuff, everybody's like, "Oh, Betty White's that sweet little lady. Oh, Betty White's a sweet lady." But
She had a good
Be careful.
delivery.
she was awesome, and she did have a wonderful delivery as Rose. How she kept her face straight for all of that, I don't know. I absolutely would have lost it. Okay, I'm sorry. So those are the biggest things, and now we know that there is a Golden John. We should go to the Golden Girl, and we should dress up. We could cosplay as the Golden Girl. 2 of the 4.
All you need. You don't
All I
even
need
have
to
to
do is
Is find a really ugly dress from the 80s with big puffy sleeves.
well, I could just be one of. What was it, Blanche's Conquests?
You could be one of Blanche's conquests, but then I
A
can't be Blanche.
random old guy.
Yeah,
A random old guy.
Somebody brought up the fact that what was it? George Clooney was on one of the episodes
Was
of
he?
Girls.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. I gotta find.
And
that.
he was also you got to remember George Clooney started on Facts of Life.
Well, that I remember. That I do. That I did know.
You didn't know that. Liz did not know that.
He was like
Yep.
a little baby.
He was Natalie's boyfriend. Very cool. Very cool. I'm sorry. The things my brain remembers, but then I keep wanting to call Liz Christy because she looks a lot like a friend of mine named Christy. And I'm still having to look down where I put Liz to remind myself. So that's how my brain works, folks. Okay, now Liz. Okay, you've told us where you are in the
Physical world.
suboptimal corgi in the physical world. In that on the
The Grand
Level-
Corgi.
on the lobby level, go towards the guest. Like we've told many other people, if you go into the corgi, there's a hallway.
When
by
you
gift
enter the
shop.
corgi,
When you enter the corgi from the front doors,
this is
If you
this.
make it to the snout, you've gone too far.
right? If you make it to, you've gone way too far.
Yeah.
Go
Hell
to
to
your
snout.
right and follow. See that you'll see the little gift shop right there. Keep it going, and those are down there. But where are you, like on the interwebs and online?
So right now we're super active on our Facebook page, so you can find us there. I've got enough like life energy to post on Facebook and a little on Instagram. those are your best spots to find us right now.
Okay.
And then we also have a newsletter that you can sign up for. And I don't have any neat stuff to put in it anymore. I kind of had all my great content in the summer.
Well, no, it's now you're getting ready. You're answering things and putting them on Facebook and things like that.
Now it's come download the app.
Yeah, years change just a tiny bit. People need to understand. Yes. And so your DragonCon Facebook page and Instagram handles are, which is going to be really easy, I know, but.
Right? It should be. We're just DragonCon alternate and historical fiction track. And I think on Instagram,
historical and fiction, y'all. It's all one word. So
we do the. If you put in DragonCon and alternate, we usually pop up pretty fast.
Pretty darn quick.
we want to keep that other bit so that way we can talk about the '90s hockey players.
Yes, talk about the '90s hockey players, which means that they're actually. Oh my god. That's kind of hard to believe. And
Nobody tell Lee what it's about. Nobody tell Lee what it's about.
I actually do know what it's about, and I said it earlier, was that it wasn't just about hockey and everything and a rivalry. There was also Gaiman in it, but you were talking over me at that point.
Neil
so
Gaiman's in it?
part. No, we don't talk about Neil
Epic
anymore.
love that
Love
found
is
its
in
way
it.
onto the ice.
Love finds its way onto the ice. I like that.
Aw.
That's a good one.
All right. So,
Yes.
I went ahead and sent the code to the Jackbox game down there in the chat to you guys. If you guys jump in there,
Okay.
while we're doing that, we do have a couple of Liz already made it. We do have a couple of questions from the audience. Dole Whip, Dave, and Sarah both had basically the same question. Are you doing anything with the Gilded Age?
We are going to have a just a recap panel because we haven't had any new content for this year, but we are going to talk the tea. We will do that though kind of early in the morning on Sunday. So that's going to be 11:30 on Sunday. So get up early and we will spill the gossip about Bridgerton, about Gilded Age.
Okay.
If you haven't,
That's a beautiful show, by the way. That is absolutely just like Bridgerton. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a good story, but it's absolutely beautiful to.
And they left on such a cliffhanger, so we cannot wait until the next season. But did not line up with the DragonCon schedule. Right?
How dare they?
All the tea, said Dave.
Okay, so yes.
Oh, hey, this is cool. Le
But-
Mans, who we decided to call Le Mans.
Come on.
Their sister was a extra in the Gilded Age. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, very cool.
I hope they got to take home a piece of costuming because they made amazing costumes.
Those
Everything happens
costumes are-
on Sunday this year, according to Sarah. All right, so we got people
wow,
coming
okay.
in.
Yes.
ZFAJ, we still got one more spot to fill. If we don't fill that, let me make sure we got the music going. And of course, today we are going to play Time Jinx. We have to play Time Jinx. We're talking about history.
about time.
Yes.
And
But-
John, John, you never answered the question: Marianne or Ginger?
Oh, Marianne. Never a question. Never really a question.
Never ever a question.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We are full, so we're going to head on out. Get cruising.
Welcome to Time Jinx. You know, we almost called this the dating game, but they sent us a cease and desist. Okay, weirdos, we will time travel for 3.5 rounds. Let's do it.
Can you guys hear that
Ready
okay,
for
or
your
do you
first
need to turn it up a
challenge?
little?
Little up.
Okay.
Oh, and here's the time frame you're working with.
Okay,
Put
so
in your dates now.
the first one was Mary Shelley anonymously publishes Frankenstein. Yes, Frankenstein. Later, she would publish Frankenstein.
Don't forget
Mary
to join the audience.
Shelley
I
anonymously
swear it's not
publishes
a cult.
Frankenstein. Between 1780 and 1840 is our time range there.
You know, I
Where
probably
did
have
you
a
dweebs
copy of-
end up? Let's see.
Dole Whip Dave is with me too, Marianne. Not even a question. All right, so we have a time jinx on 1823. And
Your
1880.
score
Dole
is how
Whip
many
is a close.
total years you're off
1818,
on these
excuse me.
missions. The lower,
18.
the better.
Liz, you were close.
Here's your next mission.
Oh no.
Okay, what? Daria Morgendorfer. So Daria first appears on MTV. Daria first appears on MTV between 1980 and 1995. I'll tell you, one of those is way off. 1980 to 1995, Daria first appears on MTV. Voiced by whom? Whom was it voiced by?
Oh, I
Anybody
didn't know.
remember?
No, I don't.
Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo? Garofalo?
Yes,
I
exactly.
was correct. Okay.
Yeah. 1989 is popular with the audience and but it was 1993. 1993. So Liz and Dole Whip.
Here's the next one.
I think it was Dole Whip, maybe it was. Ronald Reagan jokes about bombing the USSR during a radio broadcast sound check. When did we almost all die? Was it between 1960? It was sometime between 1960 and 1990. In an alternate world, alternate history, the Russians went ahead and bombed.
Just said to heck with it.
Yeah. Waiting on Lee. Oh,
I think I'm wrong, but I tried. We're
Oh.
waiting on 2 other people.
yeah, but you're the only one I can talk to right now.
Oh, okay.
So, choices are
Liz
limited.
is kicking everybody's butt except for the person my time.
My time.
My ultimate.
You want to have the lowest score, by the way. This is like golf. This is a game. Wow, we have a ton of jinx all across the board, so everyone's sort of in the right area. Okay, 84. And the only one without a time jinx is the one that gets it. Here.
I'm just glad I was close. I'm just
It's
very
time
happy.
to
I'm glad I
time
was
hop.
close.
All right, we're going to the 1970s, folks.
Let's boogie. Put on something from Saturday Night Fever.
Okay, so right on, here's Disco Inferno. Right on, here's Dancing Queen. Or right on, here's I Feel Love. Which of these was in Saturday Night Live? Or Saturday Night Fever, excuse me. Saturday Night Live is a completely different show. Well, one of them was a show, one of them was a movie, to start with. Right on, here's Disco Inferno. Right on, here's Dancing Queen. Right on, here's I Feel Love. I think I know which one it is.
I think I do too. But
This should have been your reply.
Dancing Queen. Oh,
Let's
I
see
would
what
have gotten
the
it wrong.
audience selected.
Oof.
Next decade, let's go.
No way. They cloned a sheep in England?
1990s. Yes Way. Dolly the Sheep. Yes Way. Mary the Sheep. Yes Way. Dolly the Sheep. I feel like our audience will know this one immediately.
I'm thinking most of us will. Yes.
No way. They cloned a sheep in England. Yes Way. Dolly the Sheep.
Let's keep the party going in a new decade.
Into the 1980s.
This party needs a major upgrade. Did you bring any cassettes for the boombox?
Girls on Film by Duran Duran, or Be My Lover by La Bouche. I don't know if that's right. Or Around the World by Daft Punk. And not the Daft Punk guy that was at DragonCon that was being followed earlier. Girls
No,
on Film by Duran. What's that again?
Oh, that guy was still in a costume.
Okay. Girls on Film by
I'm
Duran
shaving some
Duran,
years
of
off your
course.
score if you manage to blend in.
I did. I did. Oh, here's 30% off. Thank you very much. I will take it. I was
All right, here we
Who's
go. Here's the
winning with the
scores.
lowest score. That was a weird sentence.
Pal Family is unfortunately in last place. My Tie's in first with all this with a
It's the
0.5. I don't
second
think I've ever
round
seen a
already.
point
Wow,
6.5.
time flies.
I guess it makes sense if you're taking out percentages.
well, it's percentages, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep this train choo-chooing.
Travel to the year the Easy Bake Oven is
Type in your
released.
dates now.
Between 1940 and the year 2000. When was the Easy Bake Oven first released? 1940 to 2000. Sure. Choice. Kids, and we mean the original one, not the remake one that, by all accounts, blue
I
chunks.
actually still have a scar on one of my fingers.
Here's
from
where
my
each of you went in time.
I did not
So
write.
the year 2000, right? Because that's when you were a child.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go with that one.
Jinx of 1960 and 68. Let's see, and 63. Gary, straight on the nose again. I think that might be the second time they got it right on the nose.
On to the next mission.
Pizza Hut delivers to the International Space Station. That was
What the
sometime
hell?
between 1995 and the year 2010. Pizza Hut delivers to the International Space Station. And weirdly, it was still the same temperature as it would have been if they just delivered it to your door.
That's exactly what I was wondering. I'm sitting here going, what? It's in
It's
my head.
exactly
and it
the
hurts,
same.
Actually, yes, it hurts.
That feels fictional.
That feels very fictional, doesn't it? See, it's not just me. Yay!
I do want more information on why,
Yes. Yeah.
what the thought process was, and how 2001, 2001,
Nice.
Lee got it right on the nose.
Moving
That was pulled out of
on.
my tuchus.
The first woman competes in the Boston Marathon.
Ooh,
The first woman competes in the Boston Marathon between 1940 and 1970. It's also the same year the first man complained about it. Anyway, the first woman competes in the Boston Marathon, 1940 to 1970. Who?
I was just ignoring it.
Yeah, I
Trust
know.
me.
It's probably for the best.
Nah. No, I was ignoring it because they still complain about it. The way
You know,
rat.
fair enough. Well, I mean, 1965 is popular with the audience and Brandon. 1967 is correct, though. In my time, I got that. 67.
It's time to
So is that
time
before
loop.
or after women got the right to vote? I guess that's after.
Why does the time loop happen in a modified freezer?
Hasn't been that
It's
long,
called
folks. Just
science.
remember that.
Grow up.
How many times did Queen Elizabeth... What? Oh, how many times did Queen Elizabeth II orbit the sun? I had to think about that for a second. What is it? Okay, 1 year? One time? Sorry, 95 times, 96 times, or 100 times? How many times did Queen Elizabeth II orbit the sun? How many times did you get pizza delivered to her house? How many romantic comedies have Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore starred in together? How many romantic comedies have Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore starred in together? 1, 2, 3, or 10. 1, 2, 3, or 10. All right, now you get another
Bam!
chance.
Time loop. You can stay with your first choice or jump ship to another. Here's some data to mull over.
All right. 3 players got this one wrong, which is how many times did Queen Elizabeth II orbit the sun? Was it 1 time, 95 times, 96 times, or 100 times?
I still think I'm going to be wrong.
96 was the correct answer.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
How many romantic comedies have Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore starred in together? Was it 1, 2, 3, or 10? My tie selected this, and they know their stuff. They selected number 2, according to the... But it was 3. So...
I'm crediting
yeah.
your account based on how well you did.
That was a false clue for everyone there. Let's see, where are we at now? I think my tie is still winning, though.
Let's see your scores.
My Tie's a great name, by the way.
Yep, my tie is still winning. With Brandon in second, Lee in
Don't
third.
crap yourself, but it's the third round.
There's a final round. Well,
Final one.
3.5 rounds.
Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. You're probably asking, why doesn't my future self just tell me the answer? Well, that's between you two. Drama.
Well, I'm sure alt history can tell us why. Why can't they get
Punch in
those?
your dates now.
The oldest standing wooden roller coaster in the world was built in sometime between 1860 and 1920. 1860 and 1920, the oldest standing wooden roller coaster, as opposed to laying down wooden roller coasters, those lazy roller coasters of yore, in the world, was built between 1860 and 1920. When was it? Great Scott, says Dave.
I don't need any tissue paper. Keep that roll with yourself, John.
Huh?
Great sky.
Oh, got ya.
Liz got it. Thank you, Liz.
All right, down to the last couple of seconds.
Come on, Carrie. Just guess.
Now,
What I
let's
did.
take a look at where you all went.
All right, the first wooden roller coaster that happens to be standing was built in 1902. Harry got it directly.
New mission coming at you. Pow pow.
FDR serves hot dogs to the King of England. It was between 1930 and 1960. The King of England then realized why he didn't want hot dogs. That was the day after that. FDR serves hot dogs to the King of England between 1930 and 1960. By the way, all the wonderful food protections weren't around then either. So enjoy your hot dogs.
Oh, the history there.
All right, FDR hot dogs served to the King of England in this year. Oh, 3 people like 1949. And we were just coming out of 1939.
Oh,
that
gave
was
them
a-
to him.
Wow,
He deserved them.
Time
Sorry,
for a
he
new
deserved them.
task.
Okay, travel to the
Oh,
year of the
wow.
Balloon Boy hoax. Those of you that don't know what that is,
Look it up.
look it up. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. There's some kid that was supposed to be in a balloon, but he wasn't. And it was sometime between the year 2000 and 2015. By the way, quaint times. Now that I'm thinking back to it, that's when scandals were of the Balloon Boy. I miss those days of those
When
halcyon
when
days of that. That was
something
our
like
biggest
this, those halcyon
news
days
that was
of-
going on. Anyway, Queen Elizabeth,
But
mother, lived to be 100. If the Powell family remembers correctly, and I think you're correct, Powell family. Okay,
that sounds correct.
2009 was correct. Simon got that correct. 2009
What are you
is when we
giggling
had
at,
the
Liz?
We have some cleaning up to
I'm
do.
so bad at guessing these.
Well, it's okay. Your panel has to do with history that actually didn't happen. Well, I guess some of it did happen, but could have happened in a different way. So you can be forgiven. In 2023, Novak Dvorak. I should know this. Does Dvorak? Djokovic. Okay.
Djokovic.
Became the first man to win 23 straight games of pickleball. Fix it. Was it Grand Slam titles, NBR or NBA? Excuse me, NBR championships, NBA championships, or PGA tours? It was tennis. Yes. Novak, whatever his name is, I can never remember. Okay, so Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley were teammates on the U.S. Olympic team known as the Dream Jacob, or the Team Jacob. Sorry. Fix it. Was it the Redeem Team, the A Team, or the Dream Team? I was giving the answer right away.
John, that'll be 3 you've given up.
I know, whatever.
You can't read them. You're just like, I already know this answer.
I'm just gonna eat this animal cracker and quiet.
What is that? That's your little animal cracker. I
That was a
want an
kangaroo.
animal cracker. They make kangaroos now? That is so cool.
All right. So was it? It was a Dream Team, of course.
Let's see how everyone did.
All right. We'll see how everyone did. Oh,
Crap.
wait a minute.
That's an alarm bell. When that goes off, it means there's an evil imposter running amok.
Uh-oh.
What the? The real Karl Marx and his evil clone from an alternate timeline are here.
Okay, one says my writing was so
Quick,
spicy
pick
it
the
was
real version.
my writing was so spicy I was exiled to England, or my writing was so spicy I was exiled to Russia. Where was Karl Marx exiled to? England or Russia? Who's Karl Marx?
I'm going to get this wrong and it's going to make me mad.
I know Karl Marx. He was
If you
exiled
spotted
to
the imposter,
England.
congrats. I'm lowering your
England.
score.
Okay, spicy and England never go together.
Well, that's true.
The issue
At
there
least for
was,
their
I was
food.
like, yeah.
Now that we've dealt with that, let's move on.
Oh, goody.
Okay, here are the
Drumroll,
scores.
please. Damn, I forgot to hire a drummer. Damn.
All right, Dole Whip's in, unfortunately, last place, followed by Liz. But Mai Tai and Brandon are tied. Final task.
Oh,
We
thank
have
God.
time
One
for
more. I
one
forgot.
final task. And this
Uh-oh.
time, we're headed to the future.
Oh,
This
that
is where
was
you gotta do
it.
some math.
Oh no.
Oh, God, yeah.
Travel to the year, a fossilized pair of Adidas Samboas were displayed in a
Sambas.
museum. What's that?
Sambas.
Sambas. I don't know. I'm not a shoe guy. I don't even have shoes on right now. You're lucky I have pants on. Anyway, a fossilized pair of Adidas Sambas, as I have been corrected, were displayed in a museum 1,000 years after the shoe's initial release. So just add the shoe's initial release to 1,000. It's
Adidas
between 2940 and 2990. 2940 and 2990. A fossilized pair of Adidas Sambas are displayed in a museum. Or as I like to call them, Richie Samboras.
Lucky for you, the future timeline gives out credit only.
Oh, hallelujah.
Alright, so you're going to get a percentage off based upon how close you were. And 2090, 82.
Now, let's see how this
2950.
translates to credit.
Nobody was near it. The closest was 2070, which was 20 years off, or 2 decades. Or
Oh, wow.
or like about 80% of a what did we decide to measure things by?
I don't remember.
I forgot now.
What did we just?
I forgot we were
forgot.
measuring things by antiques.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of antiques.
It's 80% of an antique. Anyway,
Well, boy, oh, boy.
Mai Tai was in second,
time to find out who
and I think
won.
Brandon won.
That would be Brandon.
Brandon
Yep.
won with a
Way to
score
go,
of 14.
Brandon.
Go ahead and
Congratulations,
put that on
Brandon.
your resume. Audience, let's see how you fared.
How did the audience do? They ranked 4th. That's a pass-fail. Pass-fail.
I'll take a pass. Okay. Liz,
Alrighty.
Before we go away, can you say, without using any nicknames, exactly which hotel you are in at Dragon Con?
All right. So you can find us at the con in the Cortland Grand Hotel. We are in rooms Augusta and Macon, which is on the hotel lobby floor.
There you
Or if you're a corgi, sort of like around the belly.
Not by the mouth, not
No.
too close to the tail.
Not too close to the tail. No, right around that good little belly part that they like. They
A
like
little
rubbing.
scratching
Yep.
right there.
A little scratching right there.
Uh,
Find a little spot that makes it go. A little like. And Brandon is amazed. He won a history game.
Brandon's like, yeah, I won a history game. I must be on an alternate timeline.
There you go.
Got to get some plutonium. Okay. All right. So again, Liz, thank you for joining us, and thank your staff for putting on a con and taking time out of their con to volunteer. It's something that we always like to try to remember to highlight because it is really a fan-run convention, and again, there are only a handful of people that technically work for Dragon Con. Most of it just whatever.
Most of it's these wonderful, wonderful volunteers who give up time and some of them
including
a little bit of sanity.
yourself, Liz. So thank you very much for your work and for
You're
your
awesome.
your staff as well. We don't call them staff. Call them
Volunteers.
Volunteers.
We're not getting in trouble on that
Yeah.
one.
All right. So until next time, for Liz and Lee, who I almost forgot her name, this is John. Say, I'm sorry.
Bye.
This was a production of the Unique Geek. Call our comment line at 8133210TUG. That's 8133210884. Email us at thegeeks@theuniquegeek.com or 50days@theuniquegeek.com. Follow The Unique Geek on Facebook and Twitter. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike license.
We'll see you at DragonCon in days.